good cheer. Since I have bought thee dearly, I will love thee dear. First read me this letter your friend has sent thee.
Sweet Bassanio, my ships have all miscarried. My creditors grow cruel. My estate is very low. My bond to the Jew is forfeit. And since in paying it, it is impossible I should live, all debts are cleared between you and I, if I might but see you at my death. Notwithstanding, use your pleasure. If your love do not persuade you to come, let not my letter.
Dispatch all your business and be gone.
Since I have your good leave to go away, I will make haste. But till I come again, no bed shall e'er be guilty of my stay. No rest be interposer twixt us twain.
Look to her. This is the fool that lent out money from us. Jailer, look to her.
Hear me yet, good Shylock.
I will have my bond. So speak not against my bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. Now thou callest me dog before thou hadst the cause. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs, for I shall be granted justice. And I do wonder, thou not in jail, that thou art so fond to come abroad with her at her request.
I pray thee, hear me speak.
I will not hear thee speak. I will have my bond. I will have my bond, and therefore speak no more. I will not be made a soft and polite fool, to shake my head, relent and sigh, and yield to Christian intercessors. Follow not. I will have no more speaking. I will have my bond.
It is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with men. Let him alone. I'll follow him no more through the stars. He seeks my life, his reason well I know. I have oft delivered from his forfeitures many that have at times been known to me, before he hates me.
I may swear the Duchess will not grant this forfeit.
The Duchess cannot deny the course of law. For the commodity that strangers have with us in Venice, if it be denied, would much impeach the justice of her state, since the trade and the profit of the city consists of all nations. Therefore go. These griefs and losses have so baited me that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditor. Well, jailer, on. Pray God Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, but I care not.
Madam, although I speak in your presence, you have a true and noble conceit of godlike amity, which appeals most strongly, thus bearing the absence of your lord. But if you knew to whom you show this honor, well, how true a gentleman will you send relief, and how dear a lover of my lord your husband? Well, I know you will be a prouder of the word than customary bounty can enforce you.
I never did repent for doing good, and I shalt not now. For in companions that do converse and waste their time together, share that equal yoke of love, there must needs be some likeness of lineaments, manner, of spirit that makes me think this Antonia, being the bosom love of my lord, must in needs be like my lord. If this is so, how little is the cost I have bestowed to search the semblance of his soul from the state of hellish cruelty. But this comes too close to praising myself, and therefore here are other things. Lorenzo, I now commit into your hands the husbandry and manage of my house until my lord's return. And as for my own part, I have towards and breathe a sacred vow to live in prayer and contemplation, only attended by Nerissa, until my lord's return. I pray you do not deny me this, for some semblance of my love now rest upon it.
Madam, with all my heart I shall obey you in all fair commands.
My people do know my house, and will acknowledge you as myself and Lord Bassanio until our return.
Well, fair thoughts and happy hours attend on you.
I wish your ladyship all heart's content, and I am well pleased to wish it back on you, Jessica. Farewell. As I have always found the honest true, now let me find you still. Take this letter with great admonitions of a man in great speed to Padua to Valero, the doctor. See whatever notes and letters he doth give thee, and bring them, I pray thee, with imagined speed to the tragic trades of Venice. In no more words, look at the God I will do that for you. Madam, I go with all 3 minutes speed.
Monastery.
Come, Nerissa. I have work in hand that you yet know not of. We will see our husbands before they think of us.
Shall they see us?
Oh, yes, they shall. But in such a manner they will think we are accomplished with what we are not. I hold thee any wager when we are both accoutred as young men. I will prove the prettier fellow of the two, and hold my dagger with a braver grace, and speak between the charge of a boy and a man with a reed voice, and talk of the phrase, and women who, falling for me, who sought my love, and I, not being able to requite them, did fall ill and die. And I could do with all, but then after all that, I would say I was sorry that I killed them. And a dozen of these bragging jacks I shall tell, and people think I have discontinued school above a 12's month, and dozens of these little lies I have in my mind that I'm willing to practice. Why shall we turn to men? Fie! If thou were not such a lewd interpreter. Come, I will tell you all my advice when we are in the carriage, which waits for us at the park gate. Come, Nerissa, we have 20 miles to measure today.
Yes, truly, but look at you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Therefore I promise you I fear you. I was always plain with you, so I'll speak my invitation on the matter. Therefore be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. There can be but one hope in the matter that can do you any good. That is but a kind of bastard hope indeed.
And what hope is that, I pray thee?
You may partly hope that your father got you not, and that you are not the Jew's daughter.
If that were a kind of bastard hope indeed, so the sins of my mother should be visited upon me.
Truly, I fear you are damned by both your father and mother. When I shunned Scylla, your father, I fall into care of this, your mother. You are fallen both ways.
I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian.
The more to blame he. We were Christians enough before, even as one could live by another. This making of Christians will raise the price of hogs. If we could become all pork eaters, we will not have a rasher on the coals for money.
I shall tell my husband, Lancelot, what you say. Here he comes.
Well, I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Lancelot, if you thus get my wife into corners.
Nay, you need not fear us, Lorenzo. Lancelot and I are out. He tells me flatly there is no mercy for me in heaven because I am a Jew's daughter. And he says you are no good member of the Commonwealth for converting Jews to Christians. You raise the price of pork.
Well, I can answer that to the better for the Commonwealth than you can getting up to the Negro's belly. The more is with the child by you, Lancelot.
This must have more to be the reason. But if she be less than an honest woman, she is more than I took her for.
Well, not every fool can play the word. Well, I think that the best grace of wit will shortly turn into silence, and discourse grow commendable in none only but parrots. Go on to that, fellows. Bid them prepare for dinner.
That is done, sir, only they have all stomachs.
Well, goodly lord, what a wit snapper you are. Well, bid them prepare for dinner.
That is done too, sir, only cover is the word.
Will you cover then?
No, sir. I know my duty.
Well, yet more quarreling with occasion. Wilt thou show the whole wealth of thy wit in an instance? I pray thee understand, a plain man in his plain meaning. Go unto thy fellows, bid them cover the table, serve the meat, and we will come to dinner.
As for the table, sir, it shall be covered. As for the meat, sir, it shall be served in. And as for you, sir, well, let it be as humors and conceit shall govern.
Dear discretion, how those words are suited. The fool hath planted in his mind an army of good words. And I do know a many a fool, that standing in a better place, garnished like him, that for a tricksy word, defy the matter. Well, how cheerest thou, Jessica? And now, good sweet, tell me thy opinion. What dost thou think of the Lord Bassanio's wife?
Past all expressing, it is very meet the Lord Bassanio live an upright life for having such a blessing in his lady. Why, he finds the joys of heaven here on earth, and if on earth he do not merit it, in reason he should never come to heaven. Why, if two gods were to play some heavenly match, and on the wager lay two earthly women, and Portia one, there must be something pawned with the other, for the poor rude world hath not her fellow.
Well, even she has such of me as a husband as she is for a wife.
Oh, nay, but ask my opinion too of that.
Well, I will anon. First, let us go to dinner.
Oh, nay, let me praise you while I have a stomach.
Nay, let us serve for table talk. Then, howsoever speaks amongst other things, I shall digest it.
Well, I'll set you forth.